Anybody there? Ow. We get the camera set up, guys, and grab a slingshot. Which one is open? Boom. Camera is not set up right. Damn tripods. Got my work attire on. Just gonna shoot a little bit before work. Coin worker, what up? First shot of the day, miss. Jeremy Hardman, what's up, man? Haven't heard from you in a bit. Was talking to the dog, not you. That's funny. Getting dialed in here, guys. Like always, TTF, man. What are you guys getting into today? I have a little bit of time before work. I go in rather late, 11:30. I don't know what time it is for you guys, I'll swear. Woo! Smack that dime. Did you guys see that? So, one of the biggest issues I have with my shooting is aiming way too long. You know, sometimes you gotta, of course you gotta take your time while aiming, but staying there, trying to hold that form forever is also pretty strenuous. So, remember, 1, 2, 3 count. I'm trying to work on that. Ooh. By myself moving into the target, then releasing. Honestly, I just be trying it all nowadays, you know, coming up, in and around. But I think I prefer coming up into the target as opposed to coming over left to right or coming down onto the target. Yeah, see, move up and then release. And especially with something like TTF. Oh well, drop some ammo. You know, it's those little controlled movements. Woo! Just missed that little dude. Friggin' dogs knocking thing everything. See, here's someone that has no issue with holding too long. These is one of the guys that just shoots. I don't think I've ever seen D's hold on a target for more than like 5 seconds. Yeah, I had a pretty good run of practice over the weekend. The thing is, release. I was just kind of like grabbing it however I wanted. You have to focus on that release. See what time it is, man. I gotta keep an eye on that hard. Got 15 minutes. Man, coworker jinxed it, man. See, yeah, think about it, but don't overthink about it. So there's a middle ground, you know? That was not enough think. Too much brain. There it is. See that? What is up, Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the Hedgehog, I think that's a first I've seen you pop into one of my lives. Thank you for, you know what? See if we can't hit it for this guy. That was for you, Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you for popping in. Ooh, dead fucking center, guys. I don't know about that one. It's a little iffy. That one was... I don't know how to explain that one. That one was great. See what I mean, guys? So, been trying to do that. Just kind of point, aim, shoot. So, another reason behind that, like trying to cut down on that aim time, because I know we're walking into this, the end of the month, that ECST, and while I can hit the former 10 cans in 1 minute, I was doing it in like 45 seconds, and now moving over to the 20 cans 1 minute, was only able to get 11 cans. And having this, how do I put this, you know, cutting back on that aim time while target shooting, I should hope reflects while speed shooting. Does that make sense, guys? At all? What is up, Ropa? Big Rob, what's doing? What are we getting into, man? Ugh, just nicked it. That was a good shot. Zach, what's up, dude? Shooting a 4.5 today, guys. Feel like it's zipping. Not too hot. Excuse me, the weather's not too hot, but these bands are zipping. There it is. You guys see that? That little bottom one I'm hitting? It's a former, I don't know if they still put them out. I think they do. Like the packs of Simple Shot clappers, it was the smallest size. I think it's about a dime or a penny size. You aren't scared those are going to be lost? No. So I have this guy here. This is a barrel. You cut out the front and you put a piece of cloth or whatever. I have a specialty piece of cloth designed for these barrels. You can get them at omegaslingsusa.com. The BBs that I shoot hit the target hit the cloth, they dump the energy into the cloth, and they're all caught at the bottom of this barrel here. I do get some that are spit out here and there, but I collect more than I lose. Not much, bud. Need to get some practice. Everybody needs some practice, man. Get at it. Yeah, so here and there I'll get some that deflect off the barrel that I'm just not finding, but for the most part I collect what I shoot. Ooh. Nice. So I have it's from, we're gonna go, yeah, left to right, up, down. I have a 40, 25, 30, 40, 12.5, and I want to say this is a, like 15 mil or something like that. Dude, the fucking, so I live on a pretty busy street. It is, I want to say 4 lanes across, but it's 2 lanes one way in each direction, right? And the fucking neighbors, bro, they, to reverse into their space across the street, will come into our driveway, wait like 5 minutes for traffic, and then reverse all the way from our driveway across the street. Like, dude, what the fart? And we've had problems with these guys before. Like, there's cops, firefighters showing up at least every 2 months. We actually just caught them tagging. We have a, you know, like those freeway cement dividers, trapezoidal prisms. We have one blocking a, what do you call them, a light post, and people tag it all the time. We caught those guys fucking tagging it. It's been rough with these guys, man, but you know, what can you do? So someone else popped in here. Leon, sorry about that, I was on a rant there. What's going on, man? What you shooting today? Only a few days for me, but I knocked my cowbell out of the tree. Need to hang. Dude, nice. Yeah, get it back up there. Wish I had a little more space here for me to do a little more distance shooting up or down. But you know, work what you got. I can get a good bit long ways, just not up or down. Close. Alright guys, someone warned me. I have 15 minutes before I gotta get out of here. Ooh. Just to the right on that. That was for the white 40. I don't like that one. That last one I hit off to the left, just barely touching it. See again off to the left. I hear water running. Yeah, we just got a little fountain here. It's pretty nice. It's like a little bird bath. I'm not sure. But they got it from my ma here. She kind of chills out. We got some seats right here off to my right. Leon, I am going to make it to ECST. I have tickets. I have my airplane tickets to and from, thankfully. I, no joke, bought them Monday morning. And with everything going on, of course, I bought them refundable. Knock on wood, nothing goes on, you know, we can all make it. How about you, Leon? Are you gonna make it? Hope to see you again. Can't wait to see everybody. Hey guys, sound off. Who else is gonna make it? Ooh, smacked it. Be there Saturday. All right. Ooh, that's disgusting. No hit on that one. Can't make it this year. Oh, boo, Hardman. Well, we'll see you at another event, hopefully, Hardman. Maybe you can save up enough to get out here to West Coast out in September. I believe it's the 15th, 16th, something like that. Oh, that was right over the top. What happens when you get distracted, guys? Just under. I'm gonna start hitting these things again. Come on. What'd I say? I think the bands are breaking in. These were a fresh set. So what's everybody getting into today? What are we doing? I know Hardman said he's head off to work in a little bit. I want to try to make it to one of the other tournaments later this year. Not sure which one yet. I feel like the other one you absolutely have to make is Hocking Hills. Hey dude, get out of there! One day I'll make it out there too, but ECST is the one the majority of people make it to, and well, I feel maybe I'm wrong on that. Nowadays, Hocking Hill might be right up there with ECST. ECST. What the hell did he grab? Dude walking around with a bag of chips. Ooh. But Hocking Hill is definitely on that list. Ah, shooting like dog water now. There it is. What the heck? So guys, I feel like there's some days where it's like I'm relearning slingshots. And in more ways than one. You know, sometimes we get a little busy. We walk away from the thing. And obviously lack of practice. But so there's one way, right? But what I'm speaking on is so when you get a little busy, you kind of step away from like the forums or the Facebook or the YouTube, Slingshot World, or whatever, right? Whatever it may be as far as that goes. And you come back and you're like, dude, so it's moving. Slingshot is moving, which is good. Sometimes I lag a little behind on that. And you know, like when you first discover it, it's like everything. That was nasty. Definitely a speed bump on that. I the only one that feels that way? You know, just coming back to it after, even after like 2 weeks, if you kind of step out, all of a sudden there's 3 new designs, 10 new people, names, stupid work. I'm back. No problem, Coin. Just going off on a little rant here. I was talking about how the slingshot world is always moving, and if you step back even for a little bit, whether it's just lack of practice or maybe stepping away from the internet, you kind of have to relearn it a bit, especially with, like, you know, lack of practice or not practicing or shooting. And while it is kind of like a bike, you know, you just get back into it, like all things. Something like the internet portions can set you back. Like, someone's got a new idea, 4 new designs this week, 20 new people on Facebook, 10 new YouTube channels. Dude, I'm on the internet, I still can't keep up with everything anymore. See, that's what I'm saying. And then it's even harder, like, with the I would say the names. Like, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes even I get caught up on the name, so I just call everybody by their YouTube handle or how I know them. So, like, for example, like, I call you Coin. I know your name's Michael, but I call you Coin. That's me with a lot of people. And I don't mean to be mean about that, like, or like rude. It's not that I don't want to memorize your name. It's hard. So I just kind of call people by their YouTube handles. And then people will hit you up and they're like, dude, did you see this? Did you see that? And we're like, no. I've been on my 9 to 5, 24/7 this week. They just won't let me leave work. What's up, Paul? What's going on, man? Quick little slingshot world rant. Trying to hit targets. Speaking default to bro and dude. Exactly, man. She's like, what up, my guy? Imagine what it is like, because I can barely keep up with the slingshot world that is the US side, right? Now you have like the US side, the European circuit, people in Asia doing their thing. So you gotta keep up with all that, plus people's names. And then you got people telling you, be like, did you see this video? Did you see that video? And you're like, dude, like, I'm not on it like that. Like, no, I mean, you're just going to have to quit work and shoot. Larry, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I think Larry gets me. Oh, should be like me and win the lottery. Exactly. You know, I'd love to win the lottery. If I won the lottery, you know, I would quit my job and shoot slingshots all day. I'd go to each and every tournament / event for that year, starting the moment of the win. You know what? I don't think, maybe I'd ask work if I could be like, hey, can I come in 2 days out of the week instead of 5? There would be signs. Alright, guys. Let's see, I have 5 minutes on this live. I'm going to see, I haven't hit that 12, at 12.5 all live. I haven't shot at it because it's so close. I think I can do it in 5 minutes. Just gotta I want to do one run, all targets. Got a handful of ammo. I think we can do it. Start smallest to easiest. So bottom right. I've been able to hit the smallest 10 mil. All I do now. All right, it has to be a solid run. Like if I miss one, we're gonna go back to 0. There's one. That's the bottom right. I think your left on the screen. Ah, I knew that 12.5 is gonna get me. This might be harder than I thought. Hearing the water running makes me want to... Yeah, Larry, we just got a little bird thingy here. I think it's kind of nice. It adds a little ambiance to the live. Come on. We can do it. Alright, I'm gonna get the 12.5 and then do the 30 thingy, the little 10 mil, and then we'll move up from there. Oh! You know how like the 12.5 is kind of like a hourglass shaped? I was right in there. I only watch Smoley fans. Ooh, there it is. 12.5. Got light work from here. Fudge. 12.5. Again in that hourglass. Gotta watch it, gotta watch it. Come on, man. That 12.5 freaking sucks. Come on. There it is. Okay, 12.5. And now we're moving over to that little dime-sized target. I just tickled it, but I'm not gonna count it. Smoley friends is when they do. Paul, you're something else, man. I don't know. I like the Smo solos, you know. Okay, finally again, 12.5. Moving over, 1. Smacked it. Going over to the 30, white middle. Well, guys, I'm out of time. Yeah, guys, well, that's it. Wasn't able to do it. I will get a clean run on that. Perhaps another live. We'll see when we can do that. Good to see you live. Good to hear from you too, Coin. Thank you guys for everybody that watched. I appreciate you. Get out and shoot first and foremost. Hope to see you guys at ECST. Looking forward. Of course, I'll see you guys there. Have a good one.